A shooting incident occurred in central London when 4 men were injured in a stabbing attack on Endell Street near Covent Garden during the afternoon. Emergency services responded quickly and the victims were taken to hospital. Police arrested a 47-year-old woman at the scene and recovered a pair of scissors believed to have been used in the attack. Authorities stated that early evidence suggests the incident was isolated and may have been linked to mental health issues. Investigators continue to examine the circumstances surrounding the case. What happened in central London? 4 men were injured in a stabbing incident on Endell Street near Covent Garden. Police and medical teams arrived quickly and secured the area while providing treatment to the victims. Where did the incident take place? The attack happened on Endell Street in the Covent Garden area of central London, which is known for its theatres, restaurants, shops and large numbers of visitors. When did the attack occur? The incident took place shortly after midday and emergency services were alerted within minutes of the attack. Who was arrested? Police arrested a 47-year-old woman at the scene on suspicion of assault and possession of an offensive weapon. How many people were injured? 4 men were injured during the incident and all received medical treatment. What were the ages of the victims? The injured men were reported to be 34, 39, 42 and 52 years old. What weapon was recovered? Investigators recovered a pair of scissors which police believe may have been used during the attack. What happened to the victims after the attack? Emergency crews treated the victims at the scene before transporting them to a major trauma hospital for further care. What is the condition of the victims? 2 of the injured men were later discharged from hospital while 2 remained under medical care with injuries that were not believed to be life-threatening or life-changing. Did emergency helicopters respond? London Air Ambulance was dispatched and landed nearby as part of the emergency response, although all patients were eventually transported by road. What did police say about the motive? Police stated that the investigation was still at an early stage but that the incident was believed to be related to mental health concerns. Did authorities consider it a terrorist attack? Officials said there was no indication that the attack was connected to terrorism and described it as an isolated incident. What did witnesses report? Witnesses described seeing the suspect moving through the area before being confronted by police officers. Some reported that she appeared distressed and was shouting incoherently. How was the suspect detained? Police officers quickly intervened and arrested the woman at the scene, preventing any further injuries. Why was the area closed off? A police cordon was established so investigators could gather evidence, interview witnesses and examine the location safely. Was there a risk to the wider public? Authorities reassured residents, workers and visitors that they believed there was no continuing threat connected to the incident. What role did medical teams play? Paramedics, ambulance crews, rapid response specialists and air ambulance personnel worked together to provide urgent treatment and transport for the injured men. What challenges do investigators face? Detectives must review witness statements, examine forensic evidence, analyze available video footage and determine the exact sequence of events. Why is mental health being discussed in this case? Police indicated that early findings pointed toward a possible mental health-related situation but emphasized that investigations remain ongoing. Has the identity of the suspect been released? Authorities have not publicly released additional personal details while the investigation continues. What happens next in the investigation? Police will continue collecting evidence, interviewing witnesses and consulting specialists before deciding on any future legal proceedings. What can the public learn from this incident? The event highlights the importance of rapid emergency response, public awareness and continued support for mental health services while allowing investigators to establish the facts through evidence. Finally, the Covent Garden stabbing incident drew significant attention because it occurred in one of the busiest areas of London. 4 men were injured and a woman was arrested at the scene. Authorities believe the event was isolated and potentially linked to mental health issues while stressing that investigations are continuing. Emergency responders acted quickly and police continue to gather evidence to determine exactly what happened. If you found this educational report useful, please share the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more detailed news analysis and updates from around the world.